Hello guys, how are you? My name is Andrea, your English and French teacher, and in this video I am going to be sharing with you 12 idiomatic expressions starting with the letter C in English. Remember that an idiomatic expression is basically a word or the majority of the time it's a phrase, alright? Where it doesn't have a literal meaning because it has an idiomatic meaning. This basically refers that if you were to translate it word by word, it wouldn't make that much sense, alright? So that's why we learn them here in a fun and different way. In this video, I am going to explain you what does that actually mean, and also I am going to be providing some examples for you so you can understand a lot better. Let's get into it. Cannot stomach someone or something. This basically means that you are not able to put up something or someone because you cannot tolerate them. For example, I cannot stomach my Spanish teacher. She is so annoying. Carried off his feet. Carried off his feet. Basically, this means to fill with enthusiasm. Let's see an example. He's carried off his feet for that trouble. Third one, carry someone away. Carry someone away. This is basically filled but with emotion. Not enthusiasm as the last one, but with emotion. Let's see an example. She is carried away with anger. I don't know what happened to her. Cash cow. Cash cow. We say something is cash cow because we use this basically with situations or maybe with things when they are a good way to create easy money. Basically a business or an investment that generates a consistent or large profit. Let's see an example. This investment is cash cow. This investment is cash cow. Cause a stir. Cause a stir. Let's see, what does that mean? To create an atmosphere or an environment with enthusiasm, with excitement, or a great interest, of course. Let's see an example. That plan of yours caused a stir. Chapter and verse. Chapter and verse. When we say something really precisely and we mention every single detail, that is when we're going to say that is chapter and verse. Basically, when you know something so specifically, that you say that it was chapter and verse. Let's see an example. That point of view of yours was chapter and verse. So great and so complete. Chase rainbows. Chase rainbows. This is when someone pursues things that the majority of people think that they are unrealistic. Maybe for that person they are, or maybe they are not. Let's see an example. She is chasing rainbows with those decisions she is making. Chicken out of something. Chicken out of something. Let's see an example. Or first, let's see what does that mean. This is when someone refuses to do something because of fear. Maybe it's a good fear or a not so great fear because it's holding them back, but they chicken out because they cannot do that. So it's basically the opposite of chasing rainbows. Chicken out. Let's see an example now. They chicken out because it was a lot of money. Cook something up. Cook something up. What does that mean? This is when you apply to do something with someone. It's basically really similar to say to plan, but we say it in a more, I don't know, like informal way. Maybe? Let's see an example. We are cooking the trip up so it's going to turn out perfectly and exactly as we want it to. We also say cook something up when we invent something. That could work too. Crack down on something. Crack down on something. This is when we want to address or control. The majority of the time is a thing, right? But it's mostly in the past. Let's see an example. The library is cracking down on those people who stole books. Crack someone up. Crack someone up. This is basically when we make someone laugh, okay? So they cracked up because it was too much laugh, okay? It was so funny what you said. Let's see an example. The joke that he told me made me cracked up. And the last one for today, this is not a idiomatic expression, it's more of a phrasal verb, but I wanted to include some of those phrasal verbs that have an idiomatic meaning in this video. I don't know if you noticed that, but let's move on to the last one. Cry off is when you do not decide to do something. Like at first you said you were going to do it, but then you thought again and again and again and you, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing that. Let's see an example. She said she was coming to the party and then she cried off. Such a liar. Okay guys, and this is basically it. In this video, I taught you 12, yes, 12 idiomatic expressions, or maybe they were phrasal verbs that had an idiomatic meaning. Alright, I hope you enjoy this a lot and let me know if you would like to see another part. I already have up on my channel this video, but all of the idiomatic expressions started with the letter B and now we're moving on to the letter C. Let me know. The next one could be with the letter A, right? Because she's not going to be left out, okay? But yeah, guys, let me know if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you all in my next one. Bye bye!